What's up, guys, and welcome to Sebangle, the podcast. I'm the first half of your host, Seb.
And I'm the second half of your host, Angle.
Okay, Angel.
What's up? What's up?
It took you a while.
Oh yeah,
But,
sorry.
uh, horrible anime, right? Or not
Right?
horrible, but not, cause I know you don't really, have strong opinions on stuff. I mean, except for vegans. But
I'm
that's
not. I'm
for
not the brightest Sebastian. It's
That's
not my
that's
fault.
no no that's for another podcast, right? Vegans. Oh my god. Don't even. Okay,
I have a
hold on.
lot to say about them.
Yeah, me too. But but yeah. Let's talk about anime we didn't really enjoy, right? That we'd
Right?
consider kind of bad, right? So I know you don't have that much, cause you
Yeah. Right.
whenever I ask you about an anime, you kind of just say yeah, it was good,
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right. Well,
so
you
I'll
go
let you
first,
go
then I
first.
can get an idea of what I am
Oh,
supposed to say because
okay,
I don't
okay,
want to
okay.
give like a half-assed.
Okay, so
Yeah.
off the top of my head, when I think horrible anime, I
Right.
think Kakegurui, which is I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't really care. It's a Netflix original, so already there you go. It's kind of like 50-50 with Netflix originals. You know what I mean? And oh my god, it's just it's disgusting. And I don't get it. Cause the animation's pretty good, right? It's nice, but then the whole plot is just like gross, you know. And then and I don't know. It's just disgusting. And okay, so basically the plot is, and if you don't want spoilers, then I don't know. I don't care. I'm gonna say 'em. The plot is that she transfers to this school, which is like a private school where a lot of rich people go, right? And a big thing in their school is gambling, right? And gambling determines the social hierarchy. So if you're a gambling god, you're president or whatever, and if you're really good, you'll be the underling of the president, basic crap like that, right? And this girl comes and everybody wants to beat her because she's a new girl and show her where her place is or whatever. And then they don't beat her because she's a main character and she
Oh, bruh.
wins. And then she goes crazy with I think it's called lust. She just gets wet from winning, and she
Bruh.
touches her. It's just oh man, I don't know. I didn't like it. And then there's also scenes where this one girl likes nails, so she gambles for fingernails, and what she'll do is rip them off of your fingers if she wins and stuff like that. And she shows a suitcase of her collection of fingernails, and it's what the
Mm.
hell? And then she goes
Oh,
against the main character, and then the main character realizes that the cards are rigged because the girl's dad works for a card manufacturer, so the cards are rigged, right? But the main character notices that, and she ends up winning. And I'm like, bruh, like, how do you win in that situation? It's obviously rigged, you know what I mean? And then, like, and then it's just always oh no, she's gonna lose because the other person she's battling is rigged it, you know? Oh no, she's gonna lose. But then, she wins. And it's oh wow, she won. It's just, my god, it's so boring. It's so gross too. And there's one where this crazy girl, she's like a masochist, right? I think it's what it's called, where they like pain. Or a
oh yeah, yeah,
pacifist.
yeah.
A masochist?
Yeah, it's a masochist. It's a
Oh, okay,
masochist.
yeah,
Yeah.
a masochist, and she basically there's two guns, right? And guns that have barrels, right, where you could fill them with bullets, like Russian roulette. She wants to do that with
Yeah.
the main character, and you could choose to put one bullet or all six bullets, right? So then the masochist does all six bullets, and then the other girl does one bullet, right? And then somehow she gets the other girl's gun and she has to shoot herself with it. Obviously, she's gonna guarantee die because there's six bullets in each of the chambers, right? But she uses her lipstick to jam a bullet. A freaking bullet, bro. Like, how can lipstick prevent a bullet from firing? It's literally wax. That's all it is.
Shouldn't it just like
Like,
go through it
yeah.
immediately?
It should, melt it, if anything.
I
I,
think. Wait, you're saying like the main character did that, right?
yeah, she
Yeah, that's
cheated
plot
death
armor. That's
by
definitely plot armor.
yeah, she cheated death by filling it with lipstick. and it's like, bruh. And oh man, and then there's one scene where they're like in like this tower, and they have to do like a bunch of like questions to go through the tower. Whoever gets to the bottom first wins, and then whoever like doesn't make it to the bottom has to jump out of the tower. And then this one girl jumps out the tower, and while she's jumping out, she like confesses her love for like the school president. And then the school president jumps out the tower, and then they're both falling for like 3 episodes, and like and then they land, and then they make you think she's dead, but I I already knew she wasn't gonna die, and then they show that there's a mattress just perfectly where she landed. Like, oh, just so happens to be right where she landed. And I'm pretty sure even with the mattress at the bottom of like a 10-story tower, you could probably bounce and, fall off or something. I don't know. Like like it just doesn't make sense. Like it's just I I don't like it. It's horrible. Okay, another one I don't like is also a Netflix original. It's called Devilman Crybaby, right? And all I know is that like these demons are like inhumans or something like that, and they eat humans to like gain power. And like the main character is like a crybaby wimp, but then he gets like the powers of a devil, and then he becomes like uh, like like I guess like you know what I'm trying to say.
Like a
Uh,
big strong man.
yeah, he becomes like a big, strong guy. Sorry, I just couldn't think of. Yeah, like because he got devil powers and he becomes like more confident or whatever the hell, right? So the first episode, he meets with like his like childhood friend or something, and then they go to a bar, and then in the bar, like everybody's like different colors, and it's weird. Like there's green people, red people, yellow people, uh, like uh, like yeah, all of those like different colored people, and I don't know, it just doesn't make sense, right? And this one girl, she's like naked, and she walks up to the main guy. She's like, hey, is this your first time? And then the guy's like, yeah. And she's like, okay, here, have a drink, or I don't know, some crap like that, right? But then the childhood friend kid breaks a glass bottle, starts killing people in the bar, and then there's the same girl from earlier that was naked. Her tits start to elongate, and then her nipples open up and form mouths, and then they start biting off the heads of people, and then her arms break in half, not like not like at the elbow, but like lengthwise. Like they open up like a hot dog bun, and then they turn into wings, and then they just like as soon as I saw that happen, I just paused it, got it off of my continue watching list, and I never like touched that anime like ever
Oh
again.
God.
Cause holy
Oh,
crap, it was horrible. And 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 like if you guys are wondering like how do I come across these kinds of anime, I see them recommended to me like on TikTok or like by friends, and they say, oh yeah, this one's really good, so I'll put it on my list. And then once I finish the other ones that are on my list, I watch that one on my list, right? And then they're just horrible. Like I don't get how this is like rated like very highly. You know what I mean? It's just
maybe
ugh.
people are into titty tentacles or whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know what to call them. Yeah, like eels, I guess. Like they look like eels.
Tentacle porn,
They were
maybe.
long and had mouths on them, so like eels.
I remember you showed me the clip. Yeah, it
Yeah, I
was.
showed you a clip. I was, oh
And
man,
then I actually saw that same clip of somebody showing their mom that same scene, and the mom was smiling at
oh
first
like
because
on
she thought it
TikTok.
was funny. Yeah, and then like as soon as they started getting their heads bitten off, the mom was like, "Wait, what the fuck am I watching?"
Yeah, yeah, no. And
And
it's
I
like
think it was
anime
like a
like that.
Mexican mom.
It's anime that like that makes like people think that anime watchers are weird, you know? Cause like those are the ones that are talked about because they're like out of the ordinary. You get me? So those are the ones that are talked about. And then when people see that, they're like, "This is why I bully people that watch anime," you know. But then there's people like us that just like Attack on Titan and rom-com anime, you know. And it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, oh man, and then oh god,
All right, well, I mean, I guess it's my turn now. So,
yeah,
I actually have like I think one or two animes that I didn't really. Well, it's not like okay. So here, let me just explain. Alright, so I watched Your Name, right? You know, the movie loved by like the whole world or
Yeah, but
most anime watchers.
my current like number one favorite anime because Attack on Titan's not over yet. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Uh, so yeah, when I watched it, this was a time where I had already watched like what was it, four other movies before this.
yeah,
I was really, really tired of anime movies. That was just it. That
yeah,
was and then so but like I still paid attention to the movie and I did think it was really good. The animation was beautiful, but I'm a little dumb, not the brightest, so I didn't understand the plot all that much
yeah.
until you
I mean,
explained it to me
yeah,
recently, I believe it was.
yeah, I
And
get
then
it
I was
because
like,
it is
wow,
kind of
well that kind of
confusing.
sucks. Yeah, because I'm not really smart, so I didn't understand the plot all that much, so I didn't really get to enjoy the movie to its fullest. I did still like all the scenes where, you know, it was beautiful, like the part where
Yeah,
the meteor's coming down on her town, and it looks really
spoiler, but
cool. Like, you know,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, like you don't really expect a meteor to look like that. Like I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be on fire, but
It's yeah.
yeah,
I mean, it was on fire, but it's
oh, it
just
was?
'cause yeah, but 'cause it was so hot, the fire was like blue, kind of purplish. So you know, that's that's why it had
Oh,
like that
okay, okay,
trail.
yeah, okay, yeah,
But
I do remember that then.
yeah,
Yeah, no, that was one of the movies that like I don't know. At the time, I was watching way too many movies. I was like just really bored of them,
yeah,
and that was the last movie I had to watch, I believe, before like I had to go on to like other animes. But yeah, no,
yeah,
that's one of the animes that like I didn't really understand, so I didn't really get a chance to like enjoy to its fullest. I don't hate it, obviously. And then I'm currently watching Year Lie in April, and it's really boring to me
mm,
because after watching Attack on Titan, watching like you know an action anime that kind of has you like what's the word, hooked, yeah, hooked on it,
yeah, yeah,
like just watching it and you want to wait for, and you don't want to like wait for the next episode. Watching Year Lie in April is just really boring because I'm just thinking about Attack on Titan and how I just really want to like want the next episode to come out.
yeah. I
Like
get you.
like it like kind of, Attack on Titan kind of soaked up all the good stuff. Like you
Yeah,
know like the so that really sucks. I do think the anime will get better. I'm barely on it. I'm barely gonna go on to episode 4, I believe, and they're about to go play at the Tohu, I think it is
yeah. Wait,
Tohu
hold on. Let
Academy.
me. Okay, so for those of you that don't know what Your Lie in April is, it's basically a story about a boy. Sorry about the helicopter. It's very loud. Can you hear it?
I can't hear it. Yes, I can hear it.
You can?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Sorry
Oh wait,
about
I
that.
hear it outside my place too.
Oh,
I
but
can
yeah,
hear it.
anyways, it's a story about a boy who's also a pianist, right? Which is somebody who plays piano, right? And he was abused by his mom and forced to play the piano because his mom was sick and couldn't do it anymore, right? So she forced her dream upon her son, which is a very common thing in parent kids relationship, right? Like that's like something that actually happens a lot. You get me? And this boy, after his mom passed away, he felt guilty for not fulfilling her dream, so he just decided to never play piano again, right? And he meets this girl who's a violinist who encourages him to play the piano, but not to like get like first place in competitions, but to do it because he loves it. You get me? And and uh and like so he learns to like appreciate piano because he has all this trauma. He has so much trauma that he can't even hear like the piano notes whenever he's playing. Like it sounds like he's drowning, and like as the series goes on, he learns to like find love and appreciate like what he's good at, and like get over like his mom's like abuse and stuff like that. And he learns that he's like inspired other people to become pianists as well because of his magical performances and stuff like that. And like the ending episode is just so great. Like the animation, the music, like the voice acting, like everything about it is just like really great. That's why like that one time when I showed you when I finished it, like I was crying a lot, remember?
Wait, were you crying because it was sad, or were you crying because it was good?
I don't both. Both. There you
All right,
go.
so
Both.
it is a sad anime because you kind of just
Yes.
explained how it gets over like the whole abuse of his mother, and I was like, wait, that sounds kind of happy, like getting over abuse, like that should be like a good thing, right?
Yeah. But there's other aspects in the anime as well, but I don't want to talk about them because spoilers and stuff. So I do understand why you're bored of it like for the first couple episodes because I was too, and like I kind of just like would play it whenever I was like eating, you know, and I just let it be there. But that's because I wasn't like really like interested in it at the time. But then as I like started paying attention and got into like deeper subjects, I was like, okay, wow, let me give my full attention to this. And then that's when I really like looked over it and put it all together. It was like, wow, this is a really good anime, you know. And it's because the first couple like episodes are obviously gonna be like the boring introduction kind of things, you know what I mean? So obviously it's gonna be pretty boring in the first couple episodes, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Because
think this next episode is gonna be pretty good actually.
not every episode, not every anime has Attack on Titan for the first episode, you know, like where it was a crazy, like super good first episode. You know what I mean? And like not
Yeah.
every anime has an episode like that. And it's like, but yeah, no. I do understand where you're coming from, and like I hope you come to understand why I like the anime as much as I do. You get me? And then like you like it as much as I do as well later on. You get me?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah. Here's a quick word from our sponsor.
All right, hello once again. I am Angel. Today our sponsor is Fire. Yeah, it's fire. All right. So as you guys know, the caveman invented fire, or a caveman, just one. And so when he invented fire, he grew so popular that all the cave women wanted to fuck him. Yep, very true, very true. Facts. Look it up. Uh, but you could do a lot of cool things with fire. You could cook stuff. You could heat stuff up. You could attach it to like an arrow and burn down a village or something. Uh, you could use it for your baby shower and then burn down a forest. Apparently that happened. I guess you could do that with fire. Yeah, no, you could do a lot of stuff with fire. You could like burn your fingernails off or something. You could like burn down a school. I don't know. You can burn a lot of stuff. Fire is really dangerous though, so don't let kids handle it. Or well, kids under like the age of what, 10? If you're like over 10, I'm pretty sure you can handle fire, right? Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, yeah, you can handle fire. Yeah, yeah. Go let your kids play with fire. Yep. Go let them play with fire. Don't worry. Don't worry. They're not gonna die or anything. They're just gonna get like severely burned. They'll be fine. I promise. Please don't sue me if they die. I don't know what I'm saying. All right. Anyways, goodbye. All right. So I actually have a story for you. It's a
Okay.
really it's kind of simple, I guess. So back in middle school, um, I'm pretty sure. I think this was back in like fifth or sixth grade. Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's was popular, right? You remember that game? The whole
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So there was a lot of theories on it since it was a horror game,
Yeah.
and I used to watch a lot on Matt Pat and this guy named Smike that did theories on certain characters, like top 10 theories on Chica or like the cupcake, and basically
I remember the cupcake.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically, I would watch those videos and I would be really scared because the theories were like dark, like like children getting abducted at a pizzeria and then killed in the back rooms and stuffed inside animatronics, and their souls would
Mm,
bond to it, and they would walk around roaming the halls wanting to get their killer, and they think it's you, so they stuff you in a suit. And then there's a lot of lore. Go watch Game Theory if you want to, figure all that out. But
yeah.
basically, there was a lot of lore, and I would always watch those videos, and they just scared the dog shit out of me, man. I
Yeah.
was a little bitch, and so one month, I watched those videos, and it scared me so much that when I went home, I threw up. I
What?
threw up from like
What?
anxiety and nervousness, like because my parents worked at a restaurant at the time, and so we would go there a lot and eat, and so I would watch while eating, and then I would get like really nervous and scared, and then when I got home, I just threw up. I threw up everything I ate because I was so nervous and I was like, and I like got shivers down my spine. But like taking the fact I was in elementary,
Yeah.
so I was kind of I was a little bitch. I was scared of everything.
Yeah.
And then then that and then I thought that was it. But no, no. Then when I it was on a Sunday too. I threw up on a Sunday, and then for the next 3 weeks, every Sunday I threw up. And I don't know if it was because I was scared of all those videos, but I just remember that happening. And it was like near Christmas too. So like on Christmas I like threw up. Like I just kept throwing up. And my mom took me to the doctor because she was like, "Yo, what the fuck do you keep throwing up?" And the doctor had to give me like medicine or something.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like I always thought it was because I was really scared of Five Nights at Freddy's, but maybe I just had got like food poisoning or something. I don't know. I was little and dumb. But yeah,
Yeah.
no. Basically, Five Nights at Freddy's scared the shit out of me. So I threw up every Sunday for a month,
That's
and it
weird
was
though. It was like
yeah, that
Sunday
is really weird.
specifically.
Yeah,
You know,
I
like even
remember
if it
being
wasn't Five
Sundays
Nights at
too.
Freddy's like a sickness, like it's still weird that it was every Sunday. You know?
Yeah, like I
And oh my god,
remember it too because I remember not looking forward to Sundays because I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna throw
I,
up tomorrow, or maybe it was because like
I
I
just,
believed that I was gonna throw up every Sunday, so I did. Like your
oh
body
yeah,
just
I
naturally
think it's
responds to what you're thinking.
yeah, I know there's like a theory about it, like or like a syndrome or whatever. It's like the syndrome. I don't know. It's like a weird thing. Like here, take this Tylenol, and then your headache will go
Oh, the
away. Yeah,
placebo, yeah,
placebo. Yeah, effect, and then like you think it's Tylenol that'll make your headache go away, so you take it, but in reality, it was just a candy, and it actually made your headache go away because you thought it was gonna make your headache go. You know, like I think
yeah,
that's really interesting. But yeah, no, I think that's what
yeah,
you're talking about, right? You think
yeah,
you had like a
basically,
placebo effect? Yeah, but you know, I was thinking like every Sunday, like imagine if your mom, like, cause you know, like she's like religious, she'd be like, it's
yeah,
because you don't go to church or whatever, and then like
bro,
she'd be like the devil is, or like the God, or God is making the devil leave you to tell you to go to church or like something like that. Cause I remember one time my grandpa, I went to church with him, right? Cause I was like young, like middle
yeah.
school I think, and I went to church with him, and then my nose got like runny, and then he's all like. Like he said it in Spanish, but like I know more Spanish, like I understand more Spanish than I can speak. So I'm just gonna say it in English, but basically he was like, oh, it's because you don't go to church, and Jesus is like getting rid of the devil inside of you or something like that. And I'm like, what? Like even as a little kid, I was like, what? Really? You don't think it's just like the dust? You know, like, or maybe I'm sick. like you, like you really think the
Bro.
devil is leaving my body via a booger? like, come on, like, I don't know. That's why like religion is like just weird in my opinion. Like, I don't know. It's I don't know how to explain it,
It
but
makes no sense.
that's for another podcast.
That's for another topic for another episode.
Yeah,
Uh,
we won't get
but yeah,
into
that
it
was
today.
my story. It was really weird.
Yeah, no, it is weird though that it was like, oh, like a Sunday thing. I don't know, but yeah.
Sebastian,
Yeah,
um, we use it all our social media, right? Mainly, like Instagram,
yeah.
YouTube. I
TikTok.
think that's it. Oh yeah, TikTok.
Yeah.
Right. So
I
let's talk about like the shitty social medias instead because
okay.
there's a lot of them
I
that are pretty
I feel
bad.
like all of them are bad. Like even YouTube. Like I don't know. I just even TikTok. Like all social media is just like bad in general. You know,
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know. Because a lot of like things I see on my TikTok are like gender wars, like the guys versus the girls, and like political
I'm on Attack
issues.
on Titan
Yeah,
TikTok.
and I'm just like, shut the hell up. I don't care. I want to see funny videos that are like super random or Attack on Titan stuff, you know, because I love seeing
Yeah.
like people's first reactions to Attack on Titan, you know. It just like takes me back. But yeah,
Imagine if Vine
somehow
was still alive.
I loved
That
Vine.
would,
Oh, it was so perfect, bro. 6 seconds,
I
just
remember
the
watching
randomest
Vine.
crap, and like, oh my god.
I remember watching Vine and when I was little, and I thought it was just the most hilarious thing when anyone cursed in Vine. I thought it was
Right? It was
hilarious
so
because
funny,
I was
bro.
little. I wasn't allowed to cuss. I was like in the
Yeah.
second, third, fourth grade. I was allowed because I would just
I'm still
laugh
not
my
allowed to cuss
ass
for
off.
whatever
I'd be
reason.
like, "Oh my God, bro, that's hilarious!" Like they would literally say like "fuck" or "shit," and I would
Bro,
die laughing.
I don't know why, but my favorite all-time Vine is the one where the girl's sleeping and it looks like a black and white filter, but I'm pretty sure it's just like night vision or something, or like the flat. I don't know. She's like sleeping
Right.
and her arm is like on top of her face, and then this other person pours water on her face, and then she wakes up. She's like, "Hello."
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I ever understood that one. I never understood like the joke around it. Was it that she just woke up super casually and said hello while
Yeah,
water
like
was
that's
being
the funny
poured on
thing.
her
Like she
face?
didn't like react to like the water being poured on her. She just kind of woke up and was like, "Hello." Like I don't know. I don't know. I just think it was really funny. Like that's like my like all-time like favorite TikTok right there. I don't know. I mean not
I
TikTok,
don't
Vine.
remember
My
mine.
bad.
I don't
But
remember my favorite Vine, but I know they were all really, really funny.
yeah, they're all really funny.
But
But
now Vine stars are kind of they're really bad.
yeah, I don't
They're
keep
really
up with
bad.
any of them except like David Dobrik, and that's it. Like I don't keep
Oh
up with
yeah.
like anybody else. But okay, yeah, back to the bad aspects of social media. So like with TikTok, like I said, I just want to I'm just there to laugh. You know what I mean? And then I see all this like dumb crap on my For You page, and it's like, bro, stop. Like leave me alone. You know what I mean? Like no matter how many times I put not interested, there's always something popping up. Like there's always like this new scandal. And then bro, don't even get me started on the freaking comment section, dude. Oh my, I could see the most funny TikTok ever. Then I'll go to the comment section because sometimes there's funny comments on there. And then the top comment will be somebody quoting what they said in the video, like I didn't just watch the video, and then quoting one word from that quote with a star emoji. Like what?
What the?
Like I don't. Why? It's not funny. And then there's people that say, "Bye, I'm literally dying," or whatever the hell, or like they exaggerate it, like, "Bye, I'm literally doing algebra," and then they do like a emoji of like a guy running, and then like a burst of air behind him, and it's like, what? Just like the video and go on if you thought it was funny, you know, like, you don't have to comment anything, you know, and it's just, I don't know, I just, but I always go to the comments. I don't know. I always go to the comments, even though, like, sometimes I know I'm gonna be disappointed.
The
You
only
know?
thing I don't like about TikTok is when I see an amazing video and I
Yeah.
can't save it.
Yeah.
I can't save
Yeah.
the video.
Sometimes I send you
And like I
TikToks
don't
of
want to
me screen
screen
recording
record
them.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Because
I
like I
don't like.
mean that takes a long that doesn't take a long time, but it's like I'd rather just save the video and move on with
Yeah.
it. Like it used to be where I could just press share and then go to like Instagram, but now my thing doesn't have that option to share it to
Yeah.
Instagram. Because like if you clicked on other and then put share to Instagram, it would download the video so you could share it to Instagram and then you just close Instagram. That
Yeah.
was it. And it worked, but now for whatever reason, my TikTok doesn't have that option. I don't know
I don't
why.
know. I never used that feature, so I don't know. But yeah, speaking of Instagram, Instagram is so boring because like you have to find people to follow, right? Then you'll see the content that you like. But you could also use the discover page to also find accounts that you might like, right? But the way Instagram works, it's anybody could post anything, right? So let's say one person posts a cool like picture of like something like from Attack on Titan, like the newest episode, right? And
Right.
then I'll scroll, see more Attack on Titan posts that are different from the one that I just saw, and then I'll see the exact same post from a different account. And then the caption just says follow, and then they tag themselves, and they do like a bunch of like lines, and then underneath there's a bunch of hashtags. And it's just like, yeah, I get you're trying to get followers, but stop. You know, like it's just like post original content. You know, like
I don't think I'm ever gonna understand why people want followers like on
I
Instagram.
don't get it.
I,
Yeah,
I
like literally, I
I haven't heard
do
of many
not
people
want
that want
followers.
followers on Instagram, but then it's like I
we
mean,
have
do
a
people
friend.
actually
We
want
do have a
followers?
friend that wants followers. I'm not gonna say
We
their
do?
name. Yes, we have a friend that wants followers, but I'm not gonna say their name. But they were like, I'm not getting Instagram because I don't want people lurking on my account. I'm like, okay, well, just don't post anything. Only use it for messaging because that's how we message, right? We use
Oh
Instagram.
yeah.
And then they were like, okay, fine. And then they ended up posting stuff. And now they do like shout out for shout out on their story because they want followers. You get me?
Oh, bro.
And it's
Okay, yeah,
like,
now I know who you're
like
talking
you know
about.
who I'm talking about, right? And like, I
Yeah.
know that you're gonna watch this episode one day, and you're probably texting me right now because that's what you do. As you're watching the episode, you text me as you're watching it. But I'm not hating on you. I'm just saying that it's kind of ironic how you went from not
I
wanting an
am.
Instagram.
Shut the cringe.
I'm just saying how it's kind of ironic how you went from not wanting followers to like doing stuff like that. You know, I don't know. But if you were to go to my Instagram account, LILRETURD, Lil Retard, right? I have 0 followers and I'm following 3 people because I don't want followers. Anytime I get like a request, I just deny it because my account is private. And like I did used to have followers and it was like friends from school and stuff, but I don't need them to be there, and if I really need to get in touch with them, I could just, go to our previous messages or ask a friend for their and it's like, I don't need them to be following me, and I really don't need to be following them just so they could tell me their mood when listening to like their favorite song, like, I don't know, it's stupid like high school crap in social media, and then,
Oh yeah.
I don't know, I only use
I just.
Instagram to text you, to text people, like basically text people and call, right? Because video chat is
Yeah.
very nice. I like video chat because if I don't want to show my face, I don't have to. I could turn it off, but if I do, then I can. You get me? And if I want to show you something, then all I gotta do is just turn on my camera and show it to you. You get me? And then
Yeah.
if I don't want to show you something, I just turn it off, and then we're on a regular call. And it's just like video chat is just very convenient. And and then there's also uh, whatchamacallit? I forgot what I was gonna talk about, because I got stuck on the video chat. But,
Uh.
but yeah, yeah, I also use Instagram for messaging, right? And calls, right? And then the Discover page, obviously, I know about it because I use it. And I only use it when I'm, like, on the toilet and, like, I'm on a call with Angel. And when I go on TikTok, when I'm on a call, like, I can't, like, hear
Oh,
it
you
that
can't
well.
hear anything that
Yeah, I
well.
can't
Yeah.
hear anything, so I just go to Instagram because Instagram's mostly images, and TikTok is all, videos. So I go to Instagram and then I scroll through it like that. But it's always like retarded crap. Like it's either super cringy stuff or stuff I've already seen before a million times. And then there's only rarely like something that's funny. You know what I mean? And I don't know. And then what's your opinion on Instagram?
Okay. So this is. I was just thinking about this right now. How
Yeah.
some of the most random people follow me, and like the thing is,
Yeah.
like I know they're people from school, but why do they follow me?
Yeah.
Because I don't talk
Exactly.
to them. I don't really. I basically don't know them. Like I mean, I
Like
know they exist,
do they
but I don't
expect you
talk
to
to them.
follow back so that you could get
Yeah,
you
like
could get their
and then like I
followers
see
up?
them liking my pictures, and I'm like, who is this guy? And then I like click on it, and it's like the gangbanger from school, and I'm like, bruh, what's this guy doing following me?
And I remember one time in school, some kid was like talking about like their followers. Like it was like this girl. Like, I don't even know who she was. I don't. But she was just like, "You can't even talk to me. You're irrelevant. I have 2K followers on Instagram. How much do you have? 500? Wow. Talk to me when you're over 2K." And then, like
Oh,
I just like I
bruh,
pass by them. Like I pass
that's
by them and I hear
cringe.
that like I hear their conversation. I'm just like, what? Like they're just people. Like, no, like, no. Okay, hold on. Let me rephrase it. The person you're talking to is another person. Like everybody's equal except for furries. Oh my god, furries are
For
literally
furries,
garbage.
furries are a different topic. Another day.
Yeah, another
Another
day.
day.
But
Furries and
everybody's
vegans.
everybody's equal. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Yeah.
who cares about their social media followers? Like, you don't know why they only have like 500 followers. Like, or why they have
It
zero.
doesn't
Like
even
me.
matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. Like, what if they only have their family? What if they can't even have Instagram because of like stuff that's happened? Like with me, my dad tried finding my social media accounts so that he could like use the stuff I posted, and like I don't know how to explain it, but okay, here's an example, right? My sister had TikTok, right? And she posted
right?
TikTok or Musically at the time, right? And she posted Musicallys all the goddamn time. I don't know if she still does because she's always in her room now, but all the time. And my dad uh, saw her account one time when we were visiting, so he started following her. He made an account just to follow her. Then he saved the videos, and there's one video, right, where we had like a barbecue, and I have a pretty big family, and they all came over, like their cars are in the driveway, and we're having a barbecue. And in the background of Eleanor's Musically, you could see the cars, right? And my dad used that video in court and said, "Hey, my uh uh I'm just gonna say my mom. I'm just gonna say my mom, right? So when I say, he's just gonna say, hey, their mom or my ex-wife, whatever, she has all these cars. Look, she has 6 cars. She doesn't need child support, so don't make me pay child support. But in reality, they're my relatives' cars because we're having a barbecue, you know.
Bruh.
And it's like my dad would basically stalk our like social medias and try and find anything he could. Like, even if it was the dumbest crap, he would stretch it to the maximum and like try and use it in any way he could. Like, bruh. And after that, I made my account private. I like stopped posting, and I was like, yeah, hell no. I'm not having like followers, and if I do, then like I gotta know who you are first. You know what I mean? But then after a while, I was just kind of like, do I need followers? Like, I don't post anything, so they don't need to follow my account to see my post because I'm never going to and never will post anything. So, do they need to be following me? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
eventually, I just got rid of them all, and I was like, okay, I don't need them anymore. You know, cause yeah, just because I removed you from Instagram doesn't mean I don't want to be your friend anymore, right? Cause I even removed you from my followers, right? And
Yeah.
we're obviously still friends. I just didn't want to follow her. You
Yeah,
know, I
like I
don't
can
know.
still text you and everything.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you don't need to be following me. I don't know, but yeah, nah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like my privacy, I guess. But yeah, let's talk about Snapchat, right? So
Bro, my
Snapchat.
cat's licking my toes. Homie,
Okay,
please stop.
so Snapchat. I only got it because it had games in the messaging, right? But then those games were really bad, and we just kind of stopped using it. And I don't know, Snapchat is just like,
Snapchat's lame. I don't
yeah,
like
it's
that
super
it shows
annoying.
you when people type. Like that's an extra like, notification and I don't want any extra notifications.
Yeah,
And then
I don't know. That's it. Yeah, I just
it
don't
was
like
just
Snapchat.
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Snapchat was really bad. And then it was also super cringe. You guys actually care about that? You guys
Wait,
gotta be
hold
like
on.
losers
Wait,
or
hold on.
something.
What? You just cut out.
Oh, sorry, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, basically I was just saying how people used to do streaks. Streaks are cringe.
I still don't even know what that is. I
Okay,
still don't.
basically it's
Every
okay,
time I
so a
hear
streak
streaks, I think of
is
like poop stains in underwear. Like
okay, no, streaks
that's what
means
I think.
basically it means how many days you've gone texting each other and I guess it's saved. I don't know, but like it's there's like did you ever text anybody and there was like a little fire next to their name or something?
No, I
It's
didn't use
that.
Snapchat that much.
Oh yeah, well there's like an option for that. I guess there was like a little flame next to it, like the flame emoji, I guess, and
Yeah.
it was just there and it had like a number next to it, and basically it was if you had it high, that just meant you were popular. I don't know. You got to be like a
Yeah.
loser to do
A
streaks
lot
or
of the
something.
features on Snapchat are on Instagram anyways. Like the only one that's missing is like the games feature.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
the
Like
games on Snapchat were
bad,
good
yeah.
at first, and but then they got
Yeah,
repetitive,
yeah,
like Fall
then they got
Guys,
super
even though I never
repetitive.
played that game.
Yeah, I don't. But yeah, no, sending an image and then putting text on that image and then only being able to open it once, you know, stuff like that. Like
Oh, I
that's on Instagram.
hated that. I hated
That's
that.
on Instagram. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Yeah, but Snapchat didn't have like the option to like make it so that then like you couldn't just open it once, and then it would tell you when people like screenshotted your shit.
Oh, I
So
mean,
that was really, really
Instagram does
weird.
that too.
Oh, yeah, but like, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I know,
Instagram.
that picture I sent you last night, I saw it, bro, you screenshotted it. Little...
Hey, bro, chill, bro. My sister watches this. Bro, chill.
Little freak, bro, I swear.
Hey, bro, chill, bro, chill. Hey, bro,
No, I'm kidding, I'm
chill.
kidding.
My girlfriend watches this.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm
Stop
kidding.
licking my toes, please.
I'm not licking your toes. Okay, Angel,
What's up?
I have a story for you, right? So, back when, like, I was, like, 6 or, like, 7 or, I don't know, like, young, I don't know. Time is, like, weird for me. You know what I mean, right? I've talked
Yeah.
about it before. Time is just kind of like, huh? In my, like, eyes. But, no, like, when I was little, basically, when I was little, like, I don't know. When I was little, I got a trampoline for Christmas from one of my dad's friends from the Navy, right? And it was like not like a big trampoline that you could put in your backyard. It was kind of like a yoga trampoline, like or like a workout trampoline. Like, you know, like those really small ones where you're supposed to like bounce on it and that's it, and it like
So it's
burns
like a
calories.
one-person trampoline.
Yeah, basically a one-person trampoline. Yeah, and it had like a red like ring and whatever. And yeah, I used to like just have it in my shed, which like in the house it was like the door on the left side, right? And then in the front of the house, it was like there was like a little like wall, and then there was a like an iron like door, and if you open it, that's where like your bike and like the grill, and like the like boxes or whatever would be, right? It's like basically like a little tiny like cage for stuff, right? And then connected to that was like the sliding glass door to the kitchen, whatever, right? And in there was like the trampoline. And then one time, I climbed up a tree because I love climbing trees, and I was too scared to get back down because when you're getting down, you obviously can't really see where your feet are, and like if you can't touch it immediately, you kind of start panicking, right? Like I don't know if you ever
Yeah.
climbed a tree before, but like
Oh yeah, no.
even though it's really not that far, it kind of feels like it is because you can't touch it right away. You get me? And like,
Yeah.
so I just told my friends, hey, go get the trampoline from my shed. And they're like, okay. And then they got my trampoline. And I just kind of just jumped down from like this 10-foot tree. Or I don't think it was 10 feet, but like,
Please
it
tell me you landed on the trampoline and didn't like just break your face.
was so I don't know how high it was. It was pretty high. But I don't think 10 feet, but yeah, it was pretty high. And I jumped onto the one person trampoline and I just bounced off and I was like, "Yo, that was so cool!" And then everybody else was like, "Yo, this is so cool!" And then like one time, like I was just like inside playing on like my Wii or whatever, and I go outside to go play with my friends because like we live in like a community neighborhood, and I see one of my friends' little brother. Like my friend was named Wyatt, right? And his little brother, I forgot his name, but like he was his little brother, right? I saw he had a cast on. I was like, "Yo, what happened? You broke your arm?" He's like, "Yeah, I tried doing the thing, jumping off the tree with a trampoline, and I landed on like my wrist, and like he landed basically like belly first, I guess you could say, and like his arm like went into his like stomach, and it broke, and
Oh
like
God.
yeah,
It,
and then he had to wear a cast for a while. I was like, ooh, damn. It's kind of my fault because he saw me
you were
doing
like, I
it.
influenced the child to break
Yeah,
his arm.
yeah. Like it was like he just saw me being cool, and he decided to let me be cool too. He jumped off the trampoline and broke his arm. I was like,
Damn, bro, you
maybe,
almost killed the kid. You almost killed him.
maybe yeah. Imagine it broke like inwards or something, cause like I didn't see
Oh
this right.
shoot.
Like imagine it broke inwards and like stabbed his stomach and like pierced his lungs or something. Like
Oh,
he
that would be.
died to like his own body and like his own bones killed him.
Oh,
Like I don't know, that would be kind of
I mean,
crazy.
that would be crazy.
Yeah, like and
That
then
would
his
make it an even
brother.
better story. I mean, it would suck, but that would make it like a
Yeah,
better story.
yeah, no, like the brother Wyatt would walk up to me like in an anime, be like, "Do you know what you've done?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "My brother died because of you. He was trying to be like you." And then like the single tear comes down and you can't see his eyes or whatever.
The
I'm like,
classic villain monologue.
yeah. And then he's like, "I'll get my revenge." But yeah, no, I feel kind of bad because he did jump off the trampoline. I mean the tree, trying to like, be like. But now that I think about it, like, did he like where did he get, like, did he have his own trampoline? Like,
I don't know. Maybe he just jumped off it and expected, like, Sebastian, I saw a trampoline there. Maybe a trampoline will pop up for me. Yep. And then he just jumped off. He was like, oh, look, no trampoline. Ow, fuck. I broke my fucking
yeah,
arm.
no, I don't know. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if I just don't remember or like if he just didn't have a trampoline. But yeah, no, I do remember he did jump off the tree and like broke his arm. But yeah, no, it was pretty crazy. Okay, guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications so you never miss an upload. Um, Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it, and hopefully we see you guys again next week. Angel,
All
say
right.
bye.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.